And here's the amazing thing. A natural oil, often sitting quietly in a corner of your kitchen shelf, may hold the very key your body has been waiting for. Not a harsh pill, not a costly medical treatment, but something trusted by generations for its gentle power. Used the right way before bed, it can unlock changes that feel almost miraculous. Did you know that a simple mistake before bedtime may be the hidden reason why your body refuses to rest? Millions of older adults in America and India lie down each night only to wake up with aching legs, stiff backs, and a heavy stomach that refuses to settle. Instead of rising refreshed, the morning feels like a continuation of yesterday's exhaustion. Many believe this is just aging, but in truth, one overlooked habit could be silently stealing your strength. Today, I'm going to show you how castor oil, when applied in a specific and surprisingly simple manner before sleep, can deliver benefits you may never have imagined. From calmer nights to lighter mornings, the transformation can be real, and it begins with one small step. Before we dive in, I would love to know your story. Where are you watching this video? And what time of day is it for you? Please share in the comments below. Your words matter more than you think. And if you find this helpful, be sure to like this video and subscribe so you never miss another life-changing tip made just for you. The story and history of castor oil. Castor oil may look like nothing more than a thick, golden liquid, yet it carries with it a history that stretches back thousands of years. In many cultures, it was seen not just as a medicine, but as a quiet form of comfort, almost like a blessing poured into the body. In Japan, castor oil has been known for generations as a household remedy, something simple and always close at hand. Families would pass down the knowledge of how to use it, teaching their children that healing often comes from the earth, not from a pharmacy shelf. In old Japanese villages, elders would keep a small bottle of castor oil wrapped in cloth. During the cold months, they would rub it gently into their knees and hands before sleeping, feeling the warmth spread slowly as if the body itself was breathing a sigh of relief. They called it a way to keep the body flowing, believing that energy, blood, and warmth must not be trapped. A warm body, they said, invites a calm mind. Here in the West, castor oil became widely known in the 19th and 20th centuries, but mostly as a strong laxative. Many people still remember stories of parents or grandparents being given a spoonful of the oil as children, and the memories are not always pleasant. But what was often forgotten is that castor oil holds far more gentle uses, especially when applied to the skin. It is deeply moisturizing, anti-inflammatory, and supports circulation, qualities that science now recognizes and that elders in Japan understood long before the studies were written. Modern research has confirmed that castor oil contains a unique compound called ricinoleic acid, which has natural anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving effects. This may explain why Japanese elders found relief in massaging it into stiff joints or tired muscles. In fact, some wellness practitioners in Japan still recommend applying castor oil packs to certain areas of the body to encourage relaxation, digestion, and warmth. There's also something beautiful about how Japanese culture approaches remedies like this. They do not see it as a quick fix, but as a ritual, an act of self-care that is repeated every evening. By warming the oil in their hands, massaging it into the skin, and allowing the body to absorb it slowly, they create not only a physical benefit, but also a moment of peace. It's not just about what the oil does. It's about how the practice itself signals to the body and the mind that it's time to let go, to rest, and to heal. I remember hearing about an elderly man in Okinawa who used castor oil every night for decades. He would sit on the tatami floor, dip his fingers in the oil, and carefully massage his knees before bed. He lived into his late 90s, and when asked about his secret, he would simply smile and say, "I keep my body warm." His answer may sound simple, but behind it is wisdom. When the body is warm, flexible, and calm, the spirit follows. So while many in America may have set aside castor oil as an old-fashioned medicine, in Japan it has remained quietly alive as a trusted ally in daily life. Perhaps it is time we look at it with fresh eyes, not as a harsh remedy, but as a soft companion, one that can help us move, rest, and age with more comfort. Benefits for sleep and relaxation. For many older adults, nighttime can be the hardest part of the day. The body feels heavy, the mind will not quiet down, and sleep slips further and further away. What if something as simple as rubbing a little castor oil on your feet could help prepare the body for deeper rest? This is exactly how many Japanese elders use castor oil as part of a calming nighttime ritual. The feet are often called the second heart in Eastern traditions. They carry us through life, hold countless nerve endings, and are deeply connected to circulation. By massaging warm castor oil into the soles of the feet before bed, the body begins to relax. The warmth encourages blood to flow more easily, easing coldness in the legs and calming the nervous system. Some even place light cotton socks on afterward, allowing the oil to soak in overnight, leaving the skin soft and the body soothed. Science gives us a simple explanation. Castor oil contains ricinoleic acid, which has a natural ability to calm inflammation and stimulate circulation. When applied to the skin, it sends signals through the nervous system that promote relaxation. This is why people often report feeling not just physical comfort, but also emotional calm after using it. In Okinawa, one elderly woman shared how she used castor oil every night on her feet. She said that in her younger years, she often woke up restless, tossing and turning. But when she began massaging her feet with warm oil before bed, she noticed she could drift into sleep more easily. Over time, this simple ritual became part of her life, and she credited it for helping her sleep peacefully well into her 80s. There is also something powerful about the act itself. Taking a few quiet minutes before bed to sit down, warm the oil in your hands, and gently massage the feet is more than just a health practice. It is a message to the body that the day is over. The mind slows, the breathing deepens, and the body begins to let go. In Japan, this is not seen as a luxury, but as part of living well, a small investment in tomorrow's energy. For American seniors who struggle with restless nights, this idea may sound surprisingly simple, and yet the simplest remedies are often the ones that work best because they honor the natural rhythms of the body. Imagine slipping into bed with your legs warm, your skin soft, and your mind calm. Imagine waking up not from another trip to the bathroom or from tossing and turning, but from a restful night that felt whole. Castor oil will not cure every sleep problem, but as many elders in Japan would tell you, it can be a gentle companion at night, helping you rest in a way that feels natural, warm, and deeply human. Relief for joint and muscle pain. As the years go by, stiffness in the joints and aches in the muscles often become daily companions. For many older adults, even simple movements, standing from a chair, climbing a few steps, or reaching for something on a shelf, can bring a dull, persistent pain. In Japan, Elders have long turned to castor oil as a natural way to soothe these discomforts, especially in the evening when the body is tired. When massaged into the skin over sore areas, such as knees, shoulders, or wrists, castor oil seeps slowly into the tissues. Its natural anti-inflammatory properties, especially the ricinoleic acid, can help reduce swelling and stiffness. The gentle massage itself stimulates blood flow, bringing warmth and fresh oxygen to tired muscles. This combination creates a calming effect, not only easing physical pain, but also helping the body feel cared for. Picture an elderly man in a quiet Japanese home. After tending his small garden during the day, he sits on the tatami mat in the evening. His knees are sore, his back a little stiff. He warms a few drops of castor oil between his palms and begins to massage his joints slowly, breathing deeply as the warmth spreads. Over time, this practice becomes not just a treatment, but a ritual of gratitude, thanking his body for carrying him through the day. Science, again, supports what tradition has long known. Studies suggest that castor oil can increase circulation in the area where it is applied, which may explain why it provides relief for arthritis or muscle fatigue. Unlike strong medications, it does not overpower the body. It works gently, aligning with the body's natural healing processes. For American seniors who often rely on pain relievers or creams filled with chemicals, the idea of a simple, natural oil may feel refreshing. It is not about masking pain instantly, but about creating small, steady improvements that over time can make movement easier and more comfortable. In Japan, they often say, "The body is like a garden. It needs gentle care every day." Castor oil, when used with patience, is like watering that garden, softening stiffness, easing tension, and allowing life to move a little more freely. Gentle digestive and detox support. One of the quiet struggles many older adults face is digestion. Constipation, bloating, or a heavy feeling after meals can make life uncomfortable. While castor oil is often remembered in America as a strong laxative, something people were given by the spoonful in childhood, Japanese elders have embraced a gentler way of using it. Instead of swallowing it, they apply it externally, allowing the body to absorb its benefits slowly and calmly. A common practice in Japan is the castor oil pack. This involves soaking a soft cloth in warm castor oil, placing it over the abdomen, and then resting with a warm towel or hot water bottle on top. The gentle heat helps the oil penetrate the skin, soothing the digestive organs underneath. Many elders describe feeling their stomach relax, their breathing deepen, and even a lightness in their body afterward. It is not a harsh purge. It is a soft encouragement for the body to find balance again. Modern science gives us clues as to why this works. Castor oil stimulates lymphatic circulation, which plays a role in removing toxins and supporting immunity. By applying it over the abdomen, the body's natural detox pathways may be gently supported. The warmth of the compress also relaxes the muscles in the digestive tract, easing cramping and helping bowel movements return to a natural rhythm. I recall hearing about an elderly woman in Kyoto who used this method whenever she felt sluggish after a heavy meal. She would prepare her castor oil pack in the evening, lie quietly for half an hour, and then go to bed. Over time, she noticed that her digestion improved, and she felt lighter and more comfortable. For her, it became not just a treatment, but a moment of peace, an excuse to slow down and rest. For American seniors who may struggle with digestive discomfort, this gentle approach offers an alternative. It does not involve harsh laxatives or disruptive treatments. Instead, it works with the body, giving it time and care. Like many Japanese traditions, it is not about quick results, but about nurturing long-term balance. Benefits for skin and hair aging. Skin tells a story. Every wrinkle, every line is a reminder of laughter, of worries carried, of years lived fully. But with age also comes dryness, thinning, and irritation of the skin. For many older adults, especially in colder climates, hands and feet may crack, lips may chap, and the skin loses the softness it once had. In Japan, castor oil has long been treasured as a simple, natural way to nourish the skin and keep it supple. Castor oil is rich in fatty acids that deeply hydrate. When applied to dry areas, like the heels, elbows, or the back of the hands, it soaks in slowly, creating a protective barrier that locks in moisture. Elders in Japan often massage it into their hands before bed, then slip on light cotton gloves. By morning, their skin feels smoother, less irritated, and more alive. This small act of care not only helps the skin, but also becomes a comforting ritual. The benefits are not limited to the skin. Castor oil has also been used to support healthy hair and scalp. Some Japanese elders apply a few drops to their hairline or even their eyebrows, believing it helps maintain thickness and shine. Modern science supports this, suggesting that the oil's nutrients may stimulate hair follicles and improve circulation in the scalp. For older adults noticing thinning hair, this can be a gentle way to nurture what remains. There's a story of a grandmother in Hokkaido who kept her hair jet black well into her 70s. Each evening, she would warm a little castor oil between her palms and smooth it gently through her hair. She said it wasn't about vanity, it was about care. "When my hair feels alive," she once told her granddaughter, "my spirit feels alive too." For seniors in America, castor oil can serve as a reminder that caring for the skin and hair is not about chasing youth, but about honoring the body. Dryness, thinning, or changes in appearance do not have to mean discomfort. With something as humble as this golden oil, one can soften the rough edges of aging, creating not just beauty but comfort. Evening ritual and emotional well-being. In Japan, health is rarely seen as only physical. The body and the spirit are understood as deeply connected, like two rivers flowing into the same sea. This is why the simple act of using castor oil before bed is often more than a health practice. It is a ritual, a way of caring for both the body and the heart. Imagine the quiet of a Japanese evening. The home is calm, the day's work is done, and the soft glow of a paper lantern fills the room. An elder sits comfortably, warming a small amount of castor oil between their palms. Slowly, they massage it into their feet, their hands, or their joints. The room is silent, except for the sound of steady breathing. This is not just self-care. It is a ceremony of gratitude, thanking the body for carrying them through another day. In Japanese culture, there is a word, shokuyoku, which refers to the mindful enjoyment of food. But this mindfulness extends beyond eating. It is about living with awareness, treating each small act as sacred. Applying castor oil before bed can become a form of shokuyoku for the body, a way to savor the moment, to be fully present with oneself. Modern science recognizes the importance of rituals like this. Studies show that bedtime routines signal to the brain that it is time to rest, lowering stress hormones and preparing the body for sleep. The combination of touch, warmth, and intention can calm the nervous system. It is not just the oil that works, it is the slowness, the gentleness, and the consistency of the practice. Some elders in Japan combine castor oil with other elements of evening calm. They may sip a warm cup of barley tea, light a stick of sandalwood incense, or listen to the sound of wind through the garden. These small layers of ritual turn an ordinary evening into something sacred, transforming the bedroom into a place of healing. One story tells of a woman in Nagasaki who lost her husband in her 60s. Lonely nights made her restless, and sleep was hard to find. Her daughter suggested she create a ritual with castor oil, warming her feet with the oil, wrapping them in soft cloth, and sitting quietly for 10 minutes before bed. Over time, this became her comfort. She said the practice felt like being held, as if the oil itself carried the warmth of companionship. For seniors in America, where stress and loneliness often weigh heavily at night, adopting such a ritual can bring both physical relief and emotional peace. It is not about adding another task to the day, but about creating a gentle ending, a way to signal, the day is done, I can rest now. In the end, castor oil is not only about easing pain or moisturizing skin, it is about weaving care into daily life, transforming an ordinary bottle of oil into a nightly reminder of peace, presence, and self-love, safe use, and precautions. Whenever we talk about natural remedies, it is important to remember that even the gentlest practices deserve respect. Castor oil is powerful, but like all remedies, it must be used with care, especially for older adults who may have sensitive skin or medical conditions. First, castor oil is not meant to be taken internally in the ways many Americans may remember from childhood. Yes, it has been used historically as a laxative, but drinking it in large amounts can cause cramping, diarrhea, and even dehydration. For seniors, this can be risky. The tradition we are talking about here is external use, applied to the skin, massaged into sore joints, or used in a gentle compress. This way, the body receives its benefits without unnecessary strain. Another important precaution is skin sensitivity. While most people tolerate castor oil well, some may develop irritation or an allergic reaction. A wise step is to do a simple patch test. Place a small drop on the inside of your arm. Wait for 24 hours and see if the skin reacts. If it feels fine, then you can move forward with more confidence. It is also worth noting that castor oil is thick and slow to absorb. This is why many Japanese elders cover their skin with light cotton socks or gloves after applying it, both to help the oil sink in and to avoid staining the sheets. Choosing organic, cold-pressed castor oil ensures purity and avoids unwanted additives. For people with chronic health conditions, such as diabetes, liver disease, or skin disorders, it is always best to check with a healthcare professional before adding new practices. Castor oil may be natural, but every body is unique. What feels soothing for one person may not be right for another. There is also a special caution for pregnant women. Castor oil has traditionally been used to induce labor, which means it should be avoided during pregnancy unless specifically guided by a doctor. And finally, moderation is key. Castor oil is not meant to replace medical treatment, nor should it be used excessively. A few drops warmed between the palms, a gentle massage before bed, or a small compress on the abdomen. These are safe, balanced ways to bring the oil into daily life. In Japan, elders often remind us, too much of even a good thing becomes harmful. The beauty of castor oil lies in its simplicity and consistency. When used with respect, it can become a loyal companion in the journey of aging, soothing the body, calming the mind, and offering comfort. For seniors in America curious about trying castor oil, think of it not as a miracle cure, but as a gentle tool. Approach it with care, listen to your body, and let it guide you toward what feels right. In this way, the oil can offer its gifts safely, becoming part of a life lived with greater ease and peace. As we have seen, castor oil is far more than an old-fashioned remedy. It can ease stiff joints, comfort tired muscles, calm the nerves for better sleep, support digestion, and bring new life to skin and hair. Most of all, it offers something priceless, a ritual of care, a reminder each evening that your body still deserves tenderness and attention. In Japan, elders often say, "Small acts done every day bring great strength." Castor oil is one of those small acts. It may not change everything overnight, but it can slowly soften the hard edges of aging, bringing comfort, warmth, and peace. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried castor oil before? Was it something passed down in your family? Or is this your first time learning about its gentle power? Please share your experiences in the comments below. I read them carefully, and your stories inspire this community. And remember, the health information shared here is not one size fits all, nor is it medical advice. If you have concerns about your health, please consult your doctor. And if you ever feel you might need urgent help, don't hesitate. Call your local emergency number. Here's to finding peace, warmth, and comfort in the simple rituals of life.